I used to think that doing hard work a lot of the time was being productive. For example, like reading, doing content, flipping, doing these little side hustles. I used to think that I was being productive. But after reading this book, Deep Work, I realised that I wasn't being productive, and in fact, I was being fake productive and just doing hard work. So in this video, I want to explain the differences to you and how you can improve from being just doing a lot of work to doing hard work and being super productive. Let me explain. So what is deep work? Well, deep work is super simple. It's when you can set a timer for X amount of time and simply work with no distractions. That is the simple definition, and yet it might sound very easy. But I'm going to tell you this right now. It is not easy. With all the distractions going around in 2025 and whatever year you're watching this, it is getting increasingly more difficult to work for an extended period of time with no hassle whatsoever and no distractions. So if there's one skill that you can learn from this very good book, is that you need to understand that putting down a several timer for like say 30 minutes and being able to work for that amount of time with no distraction and putting your head in the game is so crucial. Because the thing that you don't realize is when you can put your head down and focus for say 30 minutes, you'll get a lot more work done than working for 2 hours with a bit of distraction, whether it's looking up to speak to your girlfriend or watching a video for 30 seconds. If you could just work for 30 minutes, and I mean work for 30 minutes, then you're going to produce a lot more than what you would for, say, for example, 2 hours with distractions. So that's the definition of deep work. After reading this one chapter, the first chapter was the most crucial. So I asked myself this one very important question that I advise you to ask yourself. When was the last time you worked for 2 hours, no distractions at all? For me personally, I couldn't answer it myself until I asked that one question. And now every single time that I work, I set a timer on my Alexa, or you could do it on your phone or whatever. And I do not have no distractions whatsoever. Even if when it comes to reading, I set a timer for 10 minutes and I do the work for 10 minutes. And I advise you to do the exact same thing. Because like I said earlier, when you can put down a timer and have no distractions, then that's going to be a lot more productive for you than working 5 hours but being distracted. So after reading this book, these are the top 4 things that I now implement in my life every single day that can help you out drastically. Number 1 is set deep blocks per day. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, if you can focus for 30 minutes a day, even if it's 10 minutes per day, if you can set small goals per day, just purely focus on one thing, over time you'll compound, and one day you can maybe do 2 hours with no distractions, 5 hours without distractions. And that also leads into number 2, which is working to time blocks. So maybe if 2 hours is far-fetched for you, set into 30-minute blocks throughout the day. So maybe at 10 o'clock you set a timer for only 30 minutes, get that done until 10:30. Then do one maybe at 12 o'clock until 12:30, and you keep on doing this throughout the day. So set time periods into blocks of hard focused work with no distractions. Number 3, act like a psycho.
Oh, well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Pennywise? Yes, me, George.
Not literally, don't go around killing people. But what I mean by this is have no notifications, speak to no one, even if you want to go as far as putting a sign on your door saying do not disturb, I'm working. Even if it's cringe, whatever it is to make you focus with no distractions, no nothing. Don't speak to no one until the alarm is done. Don't look at your phone until it is done. Obviously, if you have if you're recording, obviously look on your phone. But don't try and be cheeky, okay? If you want it that bad, then work properly. Do not go for distractions. So set timers and no distractions. Even if it's like you putting your phone into another room because you know you're going to get tempted. Put your distractions as far away as you can, so then at the end of the timer, then you can go and get them. So put distractions as far away as you can. Treat focus like a muscle is number 4. And for this one, you need to treat it like a gym. So say for example, you're a new person going to a gym. You're not going to suddenly out of the blue start lifting up the heaviest of weights, are you? You're going to do things progressively get harder and harder and harder. And that's why I just said in the first takeaway is that you're going to want to do things small. So whether it's a 5-minute no distraction break, and then next day or next week even, You go to 10 minutes, then 15 minutes, then eventually 2 hours or whatever your goal is. Starting small is the easiest way to start. Because when you start small, then it's easier for you to challenge these little small goals, and these small goals one day turn into massive big wins that compound over time. So yeah, this book changed my life drastically, and I hope it can change yours as well. This book isn't just fluff. There's so much information in this, and I highly recommend you getting this book. This has changed the way that I see time and how I see everyone else, and how I see distraction as a massive cause of failure nowadays. So if you can get one thing from this video, is take small steps out of time to implement no distractions no more, and go out of your ways to get all the distractions out of your life for that little period of time, and start small. And if this helps, then please like and follow me for more, as I post daily on this channel, weekly.